decide who does what and where they do it at. When am I going to run around and act like I'm some teeny bopper somewhere for somebody else's money? I make the money, man. I rule the game. The game is mine. I deal the cards.
So for the longest time, there's been a debate over whether as a creator, you should be focusing on quality or quantity. So either putting out a lot or putting out less, but focusing more on the quality. And this guy with the beanie called Gary Vee, which you might know because a lot of hip and inspiring influencers seem to repost him, he really advocates for quantity. And I'm going to have to agree with him.
You're gonna die. Yeah, that's inspiration.
Don't get me wrong, the quality argument might make a lot more sense and be more intuitive even. Because if I give you the choice between 1,000 new Instagram followers and 5 good friends, you'll probably pick the latter because it just serves you a lot more. And quality is also a lot more intuitive for content as well, right? If you're gonna go to a museum, you'd probably rather look at 10 really good paintings from Van Gogh or whatever, instead of a warehouse full of your local high school's art class. However, and I think this is important, this is from the perspective of the consumer and not the creator. As a consumer, you obviously prefer quality, but this does not inherently mean that creators should focus on creating quality over quantity. You have to ask yourself, like, let's stay with the painting example. As a beginner painter, or intermediate painter, or even a good painter, like, does it make sense to put all your eggs in one basket, so to say? Does it make sense to put a lot of effort in just one project instead of just creating, I don't know, in my case, 3 videos where I can practice my skill every time something a little different, and I can sort of just see what sticks. Like, focusing on quantity allows someone to do exactly that. And this is probably also a better long-term strategy because you're not spending 80% of your time sort of nitpicking like an editing decision or a specific sunset in a painting. And fucking, we say in Dutch, mir neuken, which is like, just focusing on some teeny tiny detail that doesn't actually really matter. It's like going to the gym to get bigger, you know. At first you might be like, okay, 5 times a week, gotta eat 3,000 calories, of which 120 are proteins, blah, blah, blah. It sounds awesome, and maybe you should aim for that. But you have to remember that it takes a lot of time and mental energy to be able to do that. Just like constantly producing art or YouTube videos to the best of your ability. So I'm here to tell you that as a creator or even like a gym bro, you should put your focus on quantity. Because it's hard, you should be realistic. It's hard to be a creator, student, have a job, blah, 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 blah. So just show up, practice, and don't be too hard on yourself if you're not doing it perfectly. Yeah. I mean, don't be a bitch and find the excuse not to put in the work, but have a healthy balance. And to get back to the title, just put in the reps, bro. Chop wood and carry water.
You changed the name.